You mentioned the Varsity Blues. That's where we kick off Whatcha Watchin Wednesday.
I'm intrigued.
The following program is brought to you in living color.
What you watching in there?
Americans love television. They wean their kids on it.
USA television much better.
You've been watching too many of those live television shows.
Because apparently Hollywood is wanting to celebrate one of the people involved, maybe the most high-profile people involved in Varsity Blues scandal. Olivia Jade will be on Dancing with the Stars. Olivia Jade is the daughter of Aunt Becky, Lori Loughlin, and Massimo Giannulli, of course, two of the biggest names embroiled in that.
Today, Good Morning America revealed the names on the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars, along with Olivia. The talk
Cody
host,
Rigsby is going to be on it.
Oh my gosh,
That
really?
is so great.
Cody Rigsby from Peloton.
That is so great.
Beverly Hills 90210's Brian Austin Green. Bling Empire's Christine Chu, former NBA player Iman Shumpert.
Suni Lee, the Olympic gymnast, coming off a hot Olympics performance.
Martin Kove from Cobra Kai.
Which one is he?
He's the old, what's his face? Johnny Lawrence's old sensei.
Oh, okay. That's great.
The Bachelor's Matt James, Melanie C. from Spice Girls, The Office's Melora Hardin, The Miz Mizanin from WWE, Olympic, you already mentioned that, and then YouTube superstar JoJo Siwa is also going to be there, and I guess the groundbreaking first same-sex couple to be dancing.
Hey, Mondo, Melanie C., which spice is that? Is that Scary Spice or Sporty Spice, or what kind of spice?
Mel C is Scary Spice.
Okay.
She goes by Mel C, not Melanie C.
I don't know why I knew that you would know that, but I was right on.
She's the one that has a kid with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And he's got like 10 kids.
Yes.
Bob Odenkirk is back on the set. If you remember, the guy from Better Call Saul had some sort of a heart event. They determined 6 weeks ago that it was a mild heart attack while he was filming the 6th and final season down in New Mexico. He actually collapsed on the set July 27th. And everybody sent him good thoughts. Bob Odenkirk, one of the funniest dudes ever, playing what was never really, I don't think, supposed to be a huge role in Breaking Bad, the attorney Saul, and then this became the spinoff, and he's done pretty well with it. So he's back on the set finally.
I finished up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I gotta apologize. I got my Mels mixed up.
Oh,
Mel B is Scary Spice. Mel C is Sporty Spice.
Oh,
I apologize.
Wow.
I will leave right now.
Yeah, you should.
What's wrong with you today? Is
I don't know.
Something off about you?
I'm off today.
You know, this is the Gary and Shannon show. This isn't the Conway show where you can be wrong about stuff and nobody will hold you accountable.
I know. At least I got the date right on the rundown, so that's a positive.
Jeez.
I was kidding.
Uh-huh.
It was a joke.
Wow. Do you remember Blue's Clues?
No.
You never watched Blue's Clues?
No.
Well, don't say it like that.
Well, I think I was in high school when Blue's Clues was out. Isn't
Blue's
it a child's
Clues is
program?
25 years old.
Okay.
And yes, it was pretty much a kid's program. But I know a lot of people who either their kids watched it or it was just where people would get stoned and watch it. Whatever. It was always a fun thing.
Really?
Yeah. There were a lot of
I had
people
never
who did
watched
that.
one episode.
It started in 1996.
What's it about? What happens in Blue's Clues?
Steve, played by a guy named Steve Burns, actually would come out and he'd be super excited about everyday things. Like, oh my gosh, the mail. And he and his little dog Blue would do everyday things, and they had a great time. And Steve would always talk directly to you, and he would ask you questions and allow you time to answer just with silence. But then one day he left.
Oh,
like
he abandoned the children.
Well, they introduced a new character that was supposed to be Steve's brother that took over and did Blue's Clues for a while. Steve came back and posted a video yesterday that was actually pretty surprisingly heartfelt in terms of what was the content.
Did you guys watch Blue's Clues?
Oh, I love Blue's Clues.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was
Did you see this video then yet?
Oh, yeah. I watched it last night.
Yeah. See?
I almost cried.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a second?
Oh, my God.
Okay. You remember how when we were younger, we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt, freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff. And then one day I was like, oh, hey, guess what? Big news. I'm leaving. This is my brother Joe. He's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left. And we didn't see each other for like a really long time. Can we just talk about that? Great. Because I realized that was kind of abrupt. I just kind of got up and went to college. And that was really challenging, by the way, but great, because I got to use my mind and take a step at a time, and now I literally am doing many of the things that I wanted to do. And then look at you, and look at all you have done.
Look at you,
and
Jacob.
all you have accomplished in all
right
Look
at
at
you.
everything.
And it's just so amazing.
You've both grown up.
Right?
I don't need
I mean,
tissues.
we started out with clues.
Clues.
And now it's what? Student loans and
That got dark.
jobs and families. And some of it has been kind of hard. You know?
Well, we're in this
Yeah.
together, Jacob.
And I wanted to tell you that I really couldn't have done all of that
Without you, Jacob.
Yep.
without your help. And in fact, all the help that you helped me with when we were younger is still helping me today.
You're still
You are
helping him
still
with
in
those
his heart.
clues.
And
The
that's
blues
super cool.
clues.
I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years,
I love you.
I never forgot you,
Oh, my.
ever.
Ever, Jacob.
And
Ever.
I'm super glad we're still friends. Thanks for listening.
How many times did you watch
Great,
that?
by the
I
way.
can only watch it
You
once.
look great.
Whatever it is you're
Yeah.
doing, it's working.
See?
You look great. He's a good friend.
Really
great
nice
friend.
of him.
I can totally
Yeah.
see being transfixed by that guy. As I don't know what he looks like, but as a
Well,
child,
he's bald now.
oh,
Is he really?
Yeah, he used to have hair. He had a nice head of hair, and now he's bald and wears a hat.
that's usually how balding works. He used to have hair.
Well, he was great.
Steve
and then
Burns.
Joe came on.
Yeah, and then Joe came on.
Ugh.
You didn't like Joe?
No, we did not like Joe.
Yeah.
Steve Burns actually went on to make music with David Friedman, the producer for the Flaming Lips, drummer Steve Drozd. They released an alternative album called Songs for Dust Mites about 15 years ago. So when we come back, a couple new trailers to tell you about. One of them, Matrix 4, and the other one, a new show from Adam McKay called Don't Look Up. The cast on this Netflix show is eating up some money. They paid big money for this cast.
I also want to try and sell you on Only Murders in the Building or whatever it's called with Steve Martin
Martin.
and Martin Short because it's really good and
Really?
they don't seem old at all.
Okay. All right.
Gary and Shannon will continue.
We're in the middle of Whatcha Watchin Wednesday. Mark said that he's really been loving the Disney Plus show What If. It's animated, but it's definitely not a kid's show. If you're a Marvel fan, the twists this show gives to that universe are simply incredible. I've seen some of the descriptions of it. I haven't watched it yet, but some of the descriptions of it, and it looks pretty cool.
Mike wrote to us, "Good morning, love your show. Wish you two were on all day." That's nice. My wife and I are watching old Mad About You shows. Those were great.
Oh, no.
Awesome to go back and watch good shows from the past.
I was never a fan of that show.
I thought it was cute.
And Spectrum came out and did a new season of
Oh, that's right.
Paul Reiser and Helen Hunt
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Like, and their kid or kids, I think they had like an adult child, something like that. That was weird, and I did not like that.
David says, "Hey, Gary and Shannon. First of all, Gary, I thought your joke was funny. Too bad Shannon didn't catch it."
Well, it happens.
The Who joke? Come on, David. He said he just started watching Peaky Blinders on Netflix. Everyone loves that show. I haven't gotten into that one. I finished Hacks on HBO.
They allegedly were going to do another. They didn't call it season. I don't remember what they called it of Peaky Blinders, but for some reason it got put on the back burner because of COVID. I don't know if they've started production on it yet. But you finished Hacks?
Yeah, loved it.
They'll do a season 2, I'm sure of that.
I hope so.
Matrix 4 trailer is out. It was at CinemaCon, their presentation. So we got the title, of course. It's called The Matrix Resurrections. Those who were privy to the trailer shared a positive review of it. Starts with Neil Patrick Harris talking to Keanu Reeves. And it looks like Neo is stuck in a dull world. But if you watch the whole thing, it's one of those where it's if you're a fan, I suppose, of the Matrix films, you're going to lose your mind. If you've never seen one, you have no idea what's going on. And it's one of those that's, I don't know.
The Only Murders in the Building on Hulu is pretty good. I like it. You were hesitant to watch it because Steve Martin and Martin Short are in it, and they've gotten older in our lifetimes, like we all have. But they don't appear to be old men. It's not like you're going to wish for the days of 1992 Steve Martin. He and Martin Short are just as great as they were in the 90s in this show. It's about three people who live in a building in New York City, and they're all true crime podcast fans, and there's a dead body in the building, so they decide to do a podcast in real time and investigate it themselves, and they keep secrets from each other, and they're all kind of suspicious of each other, and it's really well done. It's funny, it's cute, it's I don't want to go as far as say smart, but it's clever.
Not smart. How does Selena Gomez hold up
Wonderfully
against those
well.
two?
Yeah.
Good.
Very, very well. I was surprised.
All right. If you say so. You said it's on Hulu, so
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. There is a new Netflix show coming out. This is going to be in a couple of months, but it's from Adam McKay, the guy who brought you, if I'm not mistaken, Step Brothers and Anchorman, Adam McKay.
Oh, then I'll love it.
And it's a show called Don't Look Up. It's about a couple of scientists played by Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio who are warning of an apocalypse, like a comet is going to destroy the Earth. Well, it's got all kinds of other people in it. It's got Meryl Streep, who, if I'm not mistaken, plays the president, Kate Blanchett, Tyler Perry, Rob Morgan, Mark Rylance, Ron Perlman, Timothy Chalamet, Ariana Grande, let's see, Michael Chiklis, Chris Evans, all of these people in this one show.
Your breathing is stressing me out.
And of course, Jonah Hill there as a one of the assistants to the president.
Your breathing is stressing me out.
This will affect the entire planet.
I know, but it's like so stressful.
And they're labeling this a comedy because of this line.
Can I get that one more ice water?
I'll get 2 more glasses of white wine. And I don't need the judgy face.
Jennifer Lawrence. She's really funny.
Yeah.
I've always thought that she's really funny. That's coming out on Netflix, I believe, not until December.
There's a lot of stars in that.
Yeah, just the budget alone on that movie was pretty significant. And I have not yet seen Impeachment.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I got an alert on my phone, like I need to be reminded to watch more television. But the alert said, don't forget, FX's new anthology series, Impeachment, American Crime Story, debuts tonight. So that was yesterday at 7 p.m., I believe, our time. These are the same people who brought you The People versus OJ and the assassination of Gianni Versace. Both were incredibly done, just wonderful. And they recreate what were national scandals at the time. And now it's all about impeachment and the Monica Lewinsky mess with Bill Clinton.
This is interesting. Beanie Feldstein, by the way, speaking of Jonah Hill, Beanie Feldstein is his sister who plays Monica Lewinsky in this. Bill Clinton is played by described as an unrecognizable Clive Owen.
Well, that is one of the things this show does so well, is it makes people completely unrecognizable, the actresses and the actors. And you find out who's playing who, and you're like, what?
Well,
no way.
Sarah Paulson, I didn't realize this until I saw a different article. Sarah Paulson playing Linda Tripp is actually wearing a fat suit.
Oh, yeah. She's unrecognizable as Sarah Paulson.
I mean, she'd have to, right? I
Sure.
mean, because of, you saw her in Ratched. She's not a big person.
No.
And Linda Tripp was bigger than that. So they put her in a fat suit.
That was such a good show. Ratched.
Which one?
Ratched.
Yeah. Colin Hanks is in this. Judith Light, Billy Eichner, Kobe Smulders is in this, playing Ann Coulter of all things. So
I love Judith Light. Probably like Jacob would watch Blue's Clues. I'd watch Who's the Boss, and she was like such a good TV mom.
Hey, that was a way better show than that.
Blue's Clues was better than Who's the Boss?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Kids.
Get out of here with
Respect Steve.
Yeah, well, Tony Danza once told me that I look pretty good. Whatever I'm doing works.
All the help that you helped me with when we were younger is still helping me.
It's like when Steve talked
today.
directly to Jacob.
Steve left you, Jacob.
And that's super cool.
Yeah, but he
I
came
guess I
back.
just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you.
He never forgot.
Ever.
He
You
did.
look good.
And I'm super glad we're still friends.
You're not still friends.
Thanks for listening.
You look good.
You look great, by the way.
Not just good, but great.
Whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
You must have slept the sleep of angels last night after seeing that and having your heart put back together.
Yeah, it was something we needed this week.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it.
You didn't even know you needed it?
But we needed it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I watched Ted Lasso last night.
You're all caught up? Oh, no, you watched the rom-com one.
The rom-com
You've got, I think, one more episode to go to
Laugh
get caught
out
up.
loud funny.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
It's just such a feel-good show. It really is. All right.
Boy, I just want to say that to people from now on. In fact, I want that to be the sound that my horn makes when I'm on the freeway. Oi!